Storms. And then you head farther north into New England and the Northeast. Heavy rain could lead to flash flooding, not only tonight, but into tomorrow as well. So here's the timing on this. We'll see the storms roll through during the afternoon. Those evening dinner plans, any days, moments out with the kids in the afternoon. We are looking at storms from Charleston into Wilmington, Baltimore, right on up into Philadelphia, damaging wind, large hail, and the threat for isolated tornadoes. Gio?
All right, Samara.
Actually a signifier that summer is on the way.
Okay, we'll take that.
As the temperatures rise in the spring, we start to see the ice beginning to melt a bit. We get the winds that go ahead and push this ice in, and we're seeing shoreline there, and so that's where these cool visuals are coming. Things are going to warm up, but not just yet. We still have the chill awaiting us. Freeze warnings right now for areas like Omaha, Wichita. We have a freeze watch farther south into areas like Oklahoma, and winter weather advisories out in Colorado. And unfortunately, it is going to be a little bit colder than average, below average for much of the country in the week to come. That's a look at the weather.
Cloudy right now.
Now to the ABC News, the Power of Water initiative and a community facing water insecurity turning to a high-tech solution. Facing ongoing water insecurity.
Be able to live here.
This is my life in this area here. Adjust, then to move.
The first step, these hydro panels installed at the church. Powered by energy from the sun, they pull moisture out of the air, creating on average 28 gallons of water per week to natural disasters through the use of hydro panels, a greenhouse to grow crops sustainably. Pastor Woodbury says now is the time to do the right things for the planet and for each other. And you can scan the QR code on your screen to see more of ABC's The Power of Water reports. And you know, this is really game-changing technology. It allows communities to have agency over the problem and not have to wait and kind of tread through all this taping that makes it difficult to get the solutions they need.
Yeah, and
really important reporting.
Absolutely. And Pastor Woodbury, what a guy.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Samara. And coming up here on GMA, the search for clues and a suspect after someone threw a rock.
Temperatures. So we've seen that snow beginning to melt, and now we've got rain that exacerbates the situation. Take a look at this visual of St. Paul, Minnesota. We are seeing that Mississippi River rise. Expect more rain. So here's a look at the Mississippi River and what we're expecting. Major flood threat from Minneapolis, where you're seeing the areas in purple all the way down to Davenport. Moderate flood threat out towards areas like La Crosse, and we're going to keep a close eye in the flooding in the Northeast. More on that to come. For now, let's see what's going on a little closer to home. Are having some concern. So take a look. Wind gusts are actually going to reach up to 35+ miles per hour as we head through this afternoon. We've got a lot of dry air out there as well. Take a look at some of the temperatures that we're anticipating in the coming days. So really no relief in sight when it comes to rain. New York City in the low 60s both Monday and Tuesday. And while it is not unheard of this time of year to have wildfires in the Northeast, we're certainly seeing very dynamic visuals coming out of Long Island. Janae?
All right, Samara, thank you for that. Turning overseas now to the intense clashes in Syria that have reportedly killed more than 1,000 people.
Samara, and some serious storms in Texas.
Yes, this is a video from yesterday in Amarillo, Texas. You can see here along I-40 inches of snow throughout the Texas Panhandle. Now, as you can see, that same system is bringing rain, sprawling it across the southeast along I-40, I-20, I-10 from Houston all the way to the Florida Panhandle. Speaking of the Florida Panhandle, the Georgia-Florida line, we have a flood watch in effect today. It's there where we could see 2 to 4 inches of rain, but there are some spots that could see locally higher amounts, anywhere from 5 to 8 inches. So I know it's a big spring break time. Panama City, Tallahassee, over to Jacksonville, Valdosta, Georgia. Anyone driving through this region, be very mindful of that as the storm moves through today into tomorrow. That's a look at the forecast across the country. Let's see what's going on in your neighborhood.
Calm and cold this morning before the breeze makes a comeback. Right now, temperatures hovering right around the freezing mark for a lot of the tri-state. We're at 33 in the park, 30 in.
Hey.
We'll take it. All right, thank you, Samara. To our March Madness countdown now and the key games overnight. ABC's Ike Ajachi is here on just a little bit of sleep because he was up late watching all the games, and he's got the highlights.
21 sunrise, sunset, 7:01. Summer, it's getting so much closer. And maybe we'll get a little bit of a preview with temperatures like this. Not necessarily summer, but warmer. Oklahoma City, 71 degrees tomorrow. Returning from work to home tomorrow afternoon. Kansas City in the mid to upper 70s. Our nation's capital in the upper 60s. Not bad. I can dig it. Now, in the week to follow, March 14th to March 18th, this is from the Climate Prediction Center. They're saying, hey, look, we believe that the central portion of the country, the southeast and the northeast will be warmer and potentially even much warmer than normal, but we're staying pretty cool out west. That's a look at the forecast across the country. Let's see what's going on in your neighborhood.
Big warm up on the way into the work week, but this morning, calm and cold before a breezy wind picks up the.
And that's a look at your local forecast. Gio, over to you. Gio, over to you.
Okay, Samara, coming up here on Good Morning America, we are going places, looking at scoring a deal for spring break.